Time for me to explain my coin count. I was playing in Flipside's arcade, and the reason why I was doing that was so that I would be able to show you something on part 69. Yes, it will happen to... This series will happen to be that far up. Something I'll explain later. Ah! And this happens. This is power, let's do it! Let's hope I get a life shroom! I don't, but this is fine too. I've also had a lot of courage shells. And I'm going to delete one of them from my inventory. Goodbye, and I had 3 courage shells, all from Buzzy Beetles when I did this section again. You already remember the golden leaf, right? I bought that from a store. Cake mix too, but I'm going to drop this. Ah! That was close. Hey, you there! That lady up and left my dreams. I can't watch it. Yes, he's not there. Can't watch. What you can't watch? It was bad enough to hear her wailing on, but it's worse to see her disappear. I got nothing else going on in my life. Even whopping Fogsmith like Kane has gotten old. Holograph. Is this a holograph? Just look at those curlicues and whoop-de-doos in her handwriting. I freaking love that. It's even funnier when Jurgen Conroy does it in his elder voice, but I do my own. I'm more flustered than the time I dropped a hot grill my grandmother's. I freaking love this. I love this quest. Dumplings! Where was I? Oh, I owe you for helping her. You can take anything I owe. Dude. Hey, what do you know what? Whoever told you about that better watch it. I see, so old Pistovius asked you to go get it for him. Doesn't make a whisker of sense. Why do you ask someone else to get it for him? Fine then, take it, but you better watch it. Just look at that. Looks like a cooking disc that I accidentally picked up. Except for it doesn't look like a cooking disc, it looks like an actual disc. Look at that. That's my cousin. He must have lots of fancy-dancy, hibbly-jibbly wizard hobbies. But nothing means more to me than Melodic. Crazy saying that out loud. Say hello to Pistovius for me, and whoop him with a cane, or a newspaper or something. Maybe I'll even go up there and say hello to the lass. Yes, I added that, and I feel like he should because it's freaking comical. Man. Bet you didn't know that Pistovius Phil is my cousin, did you? I know you read this before, but it's more to the humor. He used to sleep over at my house when we were kids, and his snoring was so loud I could never get any sleep. I don't remember reading this part. And the next day I would fall asleep in all my classes while he aced every test. I really should have whooped him silly. Watch it! He says different tales after each chapter. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I've not read that part. Anyways, back to it. Then you know what? And this is the detail. And you know what? Take it back to Pistovius. Yes, I accidentally got the cooking disc B. I was trying to get this instead. The hidden arcade game Hammer Whacker. The insanity of a game that I've beaten once and have never been able to do again. Because I feel like nobody believes me on that. But it's true. I've done it before, but I just can't anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. A big egg Booba Goomba! There's the random item I wanted. And I was talking about the fact that I've never gotten... And yeah, that was a mushroom inside, I didn't want it. I was talking about the fact that this game never had any random drops from enemies, or very rarely did. I finally got an enemy to drop an item that they usually don't drop. After who knows how long. My freaking word, that took forever. So the hero returns. Did you get the you-know-what from watching? Yes. You have it. This pleases Pistovius greatly. This is quite a collector's item. I was worried that Watchet had lost it. Ah, I am so relieved. What is this? You still need something from the Grand Bestovius? Ah, yes, of course. You'd seek the training machine. Of course I remember. Such little faith. No, you didn't. Take it, hero. It would only disturb my sublime energies. An exercise machine in the shape of the DSi or DS. I believe that DS and DSi were definitely the same, even though they said that wasn't. Take it to Merlovely. I once used it myself, you see, but I upgraded to the newer, sleeker model, so I no longer require its services. You had better give that to Merlovely and send along greetings from Bestovius. There's just one more thing to do, because I feel like it, but I'll cut anyway, unless something funny like that Goomba had happened. You'll see what it is soon. Ow! Did you pick up my equipment for me? Yes, I did. I forgot to talk to Bestovius! This is it! This is it! Now I can train to my heart content. Gosh darn it, heart's content. What? You wonder which body part I can work with this? My brain, of course! I've already trained every other part of my body, so that just leaves my head. My hard head. That was so nice of you. Thank you so very much. Well then, as promised, here is your gift. And this one's all the wiser. All crystal ball Merlovely gave you. Take it to Merly. Please, take it to Merly. There will be no charge, but please tell her this. Now we're even. On that note, take care. Really hope he remembers. I honestly don't remember what if he did. I don't know. Didn't even have to cut there. She was right next door. Did you get the ball for me? Do I thank you, golly gee? Yes, this is the final item to give. That's it. That's the one. Ah! Oh, well done. Thank you. Thanks a ton. Now we're even. Well then, let's see now. I must thank you somehow. I guess that there's only one thing I can do for you, hon. One charm for you. Woohoo! If you want a charm on someone, cross the counter and talk to me, hon. What's this I see on you? You look angry or blue. A charm from me is just not enough? Kids these days. Ungrateful stuff. You can do that anytime, by the way. You don't have to do it immediately. I'm gonna do it after... Yes, after chapter 6. No, it's not a spoiler. I somehow thought it was. After chapter 6, I'll do it. For a reason you'll see. And I mean right. I mean like after I complete it, not after a certain thing happens in that chapter. You'll know it when you see it. Fine, I would be remiss if I did not give you this. A random house key. A key to open a door somewhere in the world. Once there was an explorer. A charm I cast with a purr. Yes, he gave me this. I do not know what it unlocks. My bed is handy by my socks. You can have it. It rocks. Yes, I know I didn't rhyme on the third. Whatever. Well, now buy in how? What does it unlock, you may ask? Well, I'm going to show you after I do one thing, and what's that one thing? Nothing, because I was kidding. I'm going to show it. Oh, there is actually one thing to do. Guess what it is? It's doing this again. And I'm going to also do a fun thing. I wanna, for one thing, sell to see how much the current shell actually. I can't because I don't have it. Big egg sell for 13 coins. That was what I was gonna do. Screw the other thing. Even though a big egg makes a fried egg, and I'm going to buy it in another store, but I'm very curious about what happens if I combine these two items. Probably something really neat. But this and the cake mix, I'm pretty sure, was that golden choco bar from before. Is it worth it? No! It's more worth it to actually sell something. But what I'm actually going to do... I honestly forgot I had this. Was the inking soup... let me see. Yes, it is. And trust me, you need those. Because of the upcoming chapter being ridiculously hard. But I am going to store the golden leaf. I am going to do this. Shroom shake and a big egg. Eggs and mushrooms. What could go wrong? I sort of wish I made it from a steak in the thing, but oh well. It's actually gonna be something random. Shroom pudding. Whoa. I'm pretty dang sure that is not from an egg. I don't think I've seen that before. Shroom pudding? That is crazy. Yes, I say it a lot, but I don't care. I can say it as many times as I want. This is the first time you make dish, and so we will add it to the recipe list. What is that made from? It is actually made from that. I did not know that. I thought I was gonna make something random. This is gonna surprise me in every corner because I am actually going to make stuff out of things out of nowhere since I have no idea how to make things. Even like the Dillis Deluxe and the Dillis Breakfast and all of that. Let's finally go inside this house. And see that there's a chest inside. No one says anything. Unless if it actually does, that would be ridiculously dumb. Because I'm not saving. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Remember that hallway? I don't remember the song. I think it's looking down the hallway. The bird it warble tweet. The bug cries tweet. The frog look at the dog gruff. Johnson cards tweet. All things seen, you see. To live is to make music. My words, could it be? Yeah, I've said something poetic. Could it truly be? You've gotta be kidding me! They do this for her? I am not doing this again. Who might you be? I am Piccolo. Your footsteps sing to me. Clop, clop, all over again. I said that wrong, but I'm not gonna correct it. I'm not doing this again. I'm not resetting. But those sounds are not your everything. Your all. Your essence. Nope. Of course you can do this as Luigi too. Yes, I'm saying it. It was not a spoiler. You can do this as Luigi too, and he will say something as well. What the heck? That is stupid. But those sounds are not your everything. Your all. Your essence. Nope. I'll show you why. That is ridiculously dumb. Why did they add an optional Pixl dialogue? Gosh darn it! The melodious Pixl named Piccolo joined your group. If you use Piccolo, different music will play depending on the character you use. With some secret power sprinkled in. Something really good, actually. And I'll tell you about it when it happens, because I had no idea about it. Use me to hear the sound that matches your character. Piccolo Colo! The beat of your spirit. I will find it and play it for you. Bam, bam, bam. That along with a very classic sound of a jump from a classic game. My most favorite is actually Luigi's, but Luigi's not here right now. So instead... I love just doing something in addition to that. I'm not gonna have Pixl added though for a long while because of what I'm going to do after chapter 7. Even though I would do it after I beat the game, but I'm going to do it after chapter 7 because it feels better that way. So, the funniest thing is, I love to do this whenever Bowser's theme is like that. It's like... It's just adding extra beats even if it's not necessary. It just makes me wish I remixed it to make it like even cooler of a theme. Sorry. So now I am shocked with that shroom pudding thing, by the way. My word, I did not think that was a thing. I am going into chapter 1 again and talking to Bustovius. Then I am going to share one more thing, which is in another chapter, and it will be a long time. Then I will be ending it here, and in the next video, sharing some more secrets before going into chapter 6. And saving, of course! Gonna do that! Yeah, I couldn't help it. Ah, how's Watchit? He is my cousin, you see. Growing up, Watchit was quite the scholar. He had stacks of heavy books, but he mainly used them to throw at people who stepped on his rug. Good times. Shorter dialogue, but that's because he's not as elderly as his cousin is. Even if Watchit makes it seem that way. But really, they both have different lives. Fulfilling lives is always good. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing card shop. Let's darn it. I think I'm You didn't understand it, and I don't care. That was meant to be silly.
Yo, I freaking love this guy. Buy a card bag for 10 coins each, and I'm buying 5 of them because I have 453 coins. They're all random. I'm having fun. This is for the end of the video. If it's a spoiler, which this one isn't, then I'm sorry for the spoilers. Okay, I don't know if that was already one I had, but whatever. I'll see if it is at some point. Oh, mysterious card bag! Just what you find, I'm going to do the 5th one. Heavy curse, yeah, that one is not a spoiler. We've seen that before. Because what is yet to be spoiled is we haven't conquered the flip side pivot on the trials yet. So, it won't give us the spoilers of the flop side pivot on the trials enemies, and all of those enemies are new enemies. None of them are the same. That along with bosses. The bosses won't be shown in cards until you beat them. Beatboxer. That is a spoiler. Gosh darn it! Unless it's from chapter 4, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. My word, what the heck are they up to? Again! Doing one more. Please don't tell me this is the same one! Gerbil. That is not... I think I had this one before, actually. Now start it! No! Yo. Sell a card! Yes, this is a spoiler from the flip side from the trials. Yes, I've had this twice. I don't remember if this was a spoiler or not. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but I don't remember. Yes. I'm only selling the one that I have multiple of. Pokey. Yes, I've had this one before. I'm gonna see if the beatboxer was a spoiler.
I'm gonna look to see if the beatboxer is actually a spoiler enemy. It looks like it's not. Nope, we've seen this guy before. None of those were spoilers. Oh well.